Welcome to Detroit, Michigan. Ford Field as we have a couple of teams colliding here in Motown, hoping to hit the right notes and walk away with the victory in the Quick Lane Bowl. While this game caps off the regular season, how that season is remembered will be impacted greatly by what happens in this game. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on a team from the MAC, the Western Michigan Broncos. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Team on the field ready to start this postseason classic. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Nebraska Cornhuskers offense is on the field for the first time today. There he is, the man who makes everything go, and they believe they're going to score every time they touch it when he's on the field, Jesse.
He plays with unbelievable confidence, Reese. Always knows where to go with the football. The entire playbook is at this guy's disposal.
Yeah, which is so much fun for him, Coach. So much fun to play with him. A guy that can do everything. Everybody on the field is active and a weapon.
Got his man downfield. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. And the Huskers in the hurry up. Takes a handoff, and he's going right. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He's looking to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Lockett. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on 4th down. Makes the catch, he's got enough. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the first down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it. Now, a fresh set of downs.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He's right on target. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Wants to throw on 2nd down. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. 8th play on this opening drive coming up, and they need a 3rd down conversion. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man down the middle. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Going up top on 1st down. Gets it out fast. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. They move the tight end all over. Running back searching for a hole. Dragged down at the 6 after a pickup of 2. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Got it! And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Cornhuskers!
And that is exactly what you love to see as a head coach, watching your offense take the field, first drive of the game, and you're methodical, and you take what the defense gives you. You make good decisions. You don't have negative plays. You don't have missed assignments. That shows your head coach that you are locked in and ready to go.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. On the move from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. The Broncos offense will take the field for the first time. On first down, here comes this offense. Leaves it with the running back. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Motion from the offense. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. The Broncos get it past the sticks. Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. Use the play fake, now to throw. The short hands, it's O'Grady. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a 1st down. And the Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back has it. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. He lets one fly deep. Fires into traffic, intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Well, that's the danger about being in a 3rd and long situation. You've got to push the football downfield. The defense is expecting it. So they've got guys in the back end with their eyes on the QB. They're able to make the interception. This offense is going to have to do a better job generating better plays early in drives moving forward.
And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Oh, he drops the football. He had it right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Unloads to the right. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him, maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
Hey, man, that's really good decision-making there by the quarterback, too, because that play is called early in the downs because you're hoping to take a shot, right? You're hoping to push it down the field. But if the defense takes it away, find your check down. Find the running back out of the backfield and get some positive yards.
And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. He's looking to throw it. It's complete to the left. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. The Broncos look to keep this drive humming. From the gun, give on the inside. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Caught in the backfield, it's O'Grady. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense, it brings up a 4th down. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. And just not enough field to hold that one. It's incomplete. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. The give to the back. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. It's a draw. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Nebraska is on top. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. The give to the lone running back. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Handoff from the gun. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. And he got a hand in there. Knocks it away. Incomplete. And the Broncos will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes a move. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They'll leave it with him. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Got it in the middle, it's Lewis. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on 3rd down from the 45. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains, it's at the 37. The Huskers getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. It's complete to the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. On 2nd down, looking to throw. And the pressure was in his grill in an eyelash.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Quickly complete. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. He got it. And now the lead is extended a little further.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50+, and he did it with ease.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. Off the play fake on first down. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Let's see what they've got on second down. Gives it to the back on the draw. Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to throw deep right side. Fires the pass, intercepted. Got room on the return. And he was weaving his way and finally brought down around the 23-yard line.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker who is so important to this team.
End zone. Touchdown, Nebraska. What a grab and what a quick strike for that offense.
And when I'm an offensive coordinator and I see a short field, I'm thinking attack, attack, attack. Go get that touchdown. Take advantage of what the defense gave you. Great job by the offensive coordinator.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. Here he comes with the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Chucked it away just as he was hit. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. He's looking to throw. They're setting up the screen. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. The Broncos will bring the punt team onto the field. He gets a block. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. And now this offense will take the field again. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Power football with the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. He finds his man. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. The Cornhuskers will line it up on 1st and 10. Got it behind the line. It's Lewis. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Now on 2nd down. They'll try the run. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He can't make the catch. Had it right in his hands, and it'll be 4th down. And the Huskers send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. He's looking to throw. Completes it along the sidelines, but that'll be for no gain. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Dances away. He'll pull it down. Crosses the 30. He's got away. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Setting up the screen. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. And now on 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab over the middle. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And the Broncos want to move quickly. Looking to throw it again. Finds his back in the middle. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Let's see if the defense comes after them. 3rd and short from the 45. They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air. Buys a little time with his feet. Got room at the 35. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Wants to throw on 1st down. They're trying to get to it. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. This drive was rolling, and then it got thrown into reverse. Here's a 2nd and 18. Extending the play. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They're bringing heat. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. The Broncos will send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Quickly complete. Stopped at the 24-yard line after the 10-yard gain. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. 1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. He wants to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Lewis. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. 2nd down coming up. He's looking to throw. Fires left. Reacted well to the tip, but just couldn't squeeze the football. Instead of the turnover, it'll be 3rd down. Trying play action. Makes the grab on the left. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. To the air on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. 1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, Reese. 2 quarters down in the Quick Lane Bowl. A couple of teams who have battled their way here into bowl season, looking to bring home some hardware for the trophy case. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere, and I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the conclusion of the Quick Lane Bowl.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. And sort of an ugly first half, honestly, but the deficit's still manageable if they want to wrap up this season with a bowl win.
This is a team I know that takes a lot of pride, and I'm sure at halftime in the locker room, David, there was some shouting going on. They need to get themselves motivated and ready to go, because they're not out of this game.
Yeah, and when you get that shouting
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they had made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. And the Broncos will punt this one away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. On the move. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab down the middle. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. They get him stopped at the 30, but not before he gets 5 yards. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. On 2nd down, looking again to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the 1st down. The Huskers are on the move. He's got it. Touchdown, Huskers! And the stomping has commenced. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
Lining up to add another. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. They go to the ground. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to the ground game on the left. Barrels all the way to the 29, a gain of 6. You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. They'll try to get the first through the air using the quick game. He's going to have enough to pick up the 1st down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. Running behind that left side. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. He makes the connection. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. They'll try to run for it. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. The Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll throw it on 1st down. Safe completion on the screen. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on 1st down. That last completion sets them up on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Dumps it to the back. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Broncos will try to pin them back with a punt. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They'll run it from the gun. At the 35, he's loose. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. They'll throw it on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. This offense has a 2nd down play. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Grabbed over the middle. It's Lewis.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. The Cornhuskers will keep this drive going. Now on 1st down from the 43. Might as well give it to him again. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Movement here from the tight end. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? This is the absolute right call. They're going for it on 4th down. Try to get it on the ground. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. He'll come out throwing on 1st down, using the back as a receiver on the screen. Not able to pick one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on 1st down. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. Got his man. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Cornhuskers! And the punishment has been extended. If these guys wanted to make a statement has been delivered.
It's your job to stop them. Oh, don't run the score up. Well, do something about it. The defense has to step up and make plays. Obviously, they're not willing to do that, so just keep running plays and keep scoring.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. Working that left side now. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Looking to throw on 2nd down. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Looking to throw. Got it set up on the outside. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Nebraska is on top. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the 3rd quarter stats. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Hit as he throws, and the ball goes right to the ground, incomplete. A great spot to start this drive for the offense. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Finds his tight end.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon for every single team.
Looking to pass on second down. Touchdown, Nebraska! And the pummeling has started. They say there's no more loyal fan base than the one at Nebraska. Well, this guy is becoming their hero with this performance.
And Nebraska fans have a special place in their heart for a quarterback that can run it, that can throw and show you all the dimensions of their game because they've had so many great ones in the past. And this guy, he looks like the future.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Here he comes out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
He wants to throw here on second down. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. He wants to throw it again. Back open in the middle. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage before he was stopped, but using the running back in the short passing game gives him a first down. He's going to pass. Tipped ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers. After the misconnection, it's second down. He's looking to throw. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's incomplete, a missed opportunity. The offense lining up for a first down play. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. The run to the right. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Leaves it with the back. Gets behind those pads, picks up 4 on the play, but it's still a 4th down and 3. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. Oh, and the attempt is no good. Guys, after this dominating performance, I guess the head coach wanted to be able to yell at the special teams coordinator. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those 4th down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
Quarterback on the move, still looking. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on 1st down. He makes the grab.
I want to get my running backs the ball in space as much as possible. And sometimes it doesn't work in the running game, but I can throw it to him. I can try to create some space out wide, dump him the football, let him make some catches, and see if I can't get some big plays out of him.
And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. The Broncos are flying down the field. Going up top on first down. Quarterback adapting. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Line getting set on second down. The give to the tailback. Across the 25 to the 24-yard line before he stopped. Pick up a 5 and a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Trying to escape and get it himself. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's looking to throw. Getting some heat. Throws to the back. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos!
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. They put together a 65-yard drive for the score. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets him up to the 24. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. They'll run play action. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. And now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Fires to the right. Hauls it in. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. They are in no mood to show any mercy as they keep flexing their muscle on offense.
Up big in the 4th quarter, and you just keep taking shots down the field. That tells you something, okay? You can take what you want from it, but this offense definitely not interested in running clock, interested in making a point.
And the Huskers have it with a 1st and 10. The handoff, keep working on that clock.
Really nice awareness by that guy, too, because it looked as though his momentum might carry him out of bounds, might stop the clock, but he knew to get down. He was fighting to make sure he fell down in the field to play, and as a result, the clock keeps ticking.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd down, going up top. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. They'll go to the ground. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. The Huskers are threatening in the red zone. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. First down for this offense. They'll run it out of the shotgun.
And this is exactly where you want to be as an offensive coordinator. Like when you've got the lead late in the football game, just run the football, eat the clock. Man, they put a good day together. They've had their way with this defense. A lot of positive things to point to. This is one of those weeks when you watch tape, it's going to be really fun to watch. Not like when you get beat up. A lot of big plays from this offense.
So after stumbling around a bit earlier this season, they put together 3 consecutive wins and seem to have righted the ship.
Dang right. How do you handle adversity? Every coach talks about that. They dealt with it now. They got the loss. They had a little bit of struggle early in the season. What do? You respond by putting a winning streak together, gaining some momentum as the season closes.
And sometimes the good thing about losing games early is that you know you're not perfect. You have to come out. You've got to bring your A game to the park each and every week, and that's what we've seen from this team now recently. They've got tremendous players. They've got an outstanding coaching staff. When they put it all together and they play with great effort, this team's tough to beat.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.